Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Rock here, back with another installment of How To Guide. Today I'm going to show you how to do home run mirror. I know this is the older meta, but a lot of the newer players who never got a chance to use Rebel Fleet in Fleet Arena are having issue using home run against home run in either TW or Grand Arena Championship. So today, as you could tell, I am doing a Grand Arena Championship fleet battle using my home run against my opponent's home run. I will show you the speed of each ship before I go into battle. So the home run ship is 177, as you could tell. Akbar is G12. There's Falcon 189, only Chewie's Relic, Hans G12. If Hans is Relic, the ship speed will drastically increase for each level of Relic. The ship increased by 2 speed. He's got a 5-star Rebel Y-Wing. That will be a little slower than my 7-star. As you could tell, 150 speed, so it's not too fast. When it's fully maxed, it's 174 speed, I do believe. And his Biggs G12, again, that Relic is going to be slower at 172. So my home run is also a G12 Akbar, except I have 3 pieces of gear on his left side, so it will add 1 speed to his ship, which makes it 175. And I'm going to use my Hans Falcon, Business U-Wing, Biggs X-Wing, and that should do it. The only reason why I'm not bringing in reinforcement like the Cassins U-Wing is because my opponent's fleet is really under gear. Now, if my opponent's fleet is also Relic, I would definitely bring in Cassins U-Wing to cleanse all the buff. But since their fleet is really underpowered, we really don't need their reinforcement in our case. But in most cases, if my opponent have a stronger fleet, I definitely would bring in the Cassins U-Wing. Normally, you would also bring in the, I don't know if I have it on offense, but you would also bring in the Phantom, which does 2 things. Number one, it will call ally to assist. Number 2, it will speed up their cooldown or the capital ship. So in this case, we call in Phantom as the first reinforcement. All their ability for home run here will reduce by 1 cooldown. So you could definitely get the heal up online real quick or use the AoE. Okay, I'm going to show you my ship speed. I got both Han and Chewie at Relic 6, 192 speed. My Business U-Wing, I have both Pistons and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder at Relic 4. And that's 155 speed. Now keep in mind, 155 speed is for the base speed. When you add in the crew ability or SRP, it's a Business U-Wing also has 25% speed. In addition, whenever enemy become target lock. So when we use that ability, you also gain plus 25 speed. So the actual true speed, once I use the target lock, would be 193, which would be faster than my Hans Falcon. Then my Biggs X-Wing is also Route 3 Biggs, and he's running at 178. As you could tell, we drastically not just overpower on our opponent's ship's gear level, but also the speed. Hence, we are not bringing in the reinforcement or Cassian. Okay, we're going to go in right now. Yes, we know we are temping with no reinforcement. The first thing we're going to do is, a lot of people like to use the wiggle, which is watch this for the Falcon. I prefer not to, because when the enemy use the AoE, we won't have the ability to cleanse. So I always like to save it. But as I mentioned earlier, since our pistons have plus 25 speed bonus, it will go before our Falcon. So that's what it's doing. We're going to take out the Y-Wing first, because the special will strip all protection off this target enemy. So we're going to use this target lock here to give us extra 25 speed. Okay, now we're going to use the AoE. The AoE right here also gives you defense penetration. So that's a good ability to start off using the Falcons. Okay, almost down. We're going to use basic to finish off the Y-Wing. Enemy Falcon wiggle, that's fine. Now we're going to target and go all in the bigs. We're going to burn him down ASAP so we get to their Falcon. In that way, they won't able to call in reinforcement. So we're going to use the AoE ability on the home run. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're going to again target bigs. Big AoE. Okay, he's down. Now, since we don't have any debuff on our Falcon, we can just use a basic, try to finish him off. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get him down before they call him reinforcement. So right now here, as you can tell, our Bix is pretty heavily damaged. So we want to use the heal ability instead of using the basic. And again, we're going to target the Falcon. Hopefully this will finish him off here. And he's down. Okay, now all we have to do is go all in on their Phantom. And this battle is over. Basic again. Then we're going to use the special again. Inflict target lock for 2 turns, which can be evade, and also gives turn meters. Alright, no choice but use basic. Basic. Okay, now since our Falcon has debuffs, we're going to use the watch this here. That will cleanse all the debuffs off the ship. Then we're going to use the AoE because it's going to give us defense penetration for our ally. And we'll just go all in and try to finish him off. Okay. There he is. 68 banner, that's really good. Normally I get 70 if I get 100% protection and 100% health. But as you could tell, Biggs got hit multiple times. We tried to cleanse him multiple times, but he was still getting debuffs since he was getting targeted with the taunt. But still, 60 banner is real good. The one advice I will give you, I know my ships, my pilots are all relic. It's the same principle if you are facing a G12 or lower gear level, as long as your ships are equal gear level as the opponent you're fighting, use the same tactic, you will be fine. So let's say your ships are G10, G11, and your opponent is also G10, G11. You really don't need to bring in any reinforcement as long as your ships are faster than theirs. So always double check to make sure you outspeed your opponent. If you don't, again, then go ahead and bring that reinforcement. Go ahead and bring that Cassian in, or also bring in the Phantom in if you feel more comfortable. That's it for today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. I'd be more than glad to answer them for you. And as always, may the force be with you.